Let me ask you something. When is the last time you heard the phrase, man, what a nice Pontiac Fiero? Me either, right? Funny thing is, I got an email and said that same thing to myself, and he invited me to drive it somewhere highly unlikely, a Speed District track day at Buttonwillow.
I'm Steven Snyder. This is a 1988 Pontiac Fiero. The reason I built the car is a bit of a long story, but basically it fell into my hands and I wanted something cheap to play around with at the track before I got a more serious car. But it turned out to be actually pretty awesome, so I'm going to keep it. So the story starts with a car that my dad bought me, but I wrecked that car, and after all the work I had put into it, I wanted to continue building the car. So I bought this chassis for $250, and that started the whole track day project. So the engine is a 1993 3.4 liter dual overhead cam V6 from a Chevy Lumina. So this is a cool engine because GM took their basic beater 2.8 liter V6, 3.4 V6 pushrod motors, and they threw some super awesome high flowing dual overhead cam heads on it and made a ton of power. This is back in the 90s when you couldn't really get a powerful engine from GM unless you bought a Corvette. This car started with a 92 horsepower 2.5 liter inline four, and now it makes 220 at the wheels with the V6. Most people either don't know what it is, or they just can't comprehend the fact that there's a Fiero at the track. It's pretty cool having a different car. I get a lot of different reactions. It's not something like, oh yeah, I have that on my car. It's, what did you do?
Well, this should be interesting. Can I even fit in this car? Oh, yeah, kind of. Oh, it's not comfortable. I've never driven a Pontiac Fiero of any kind, much less a race-prepped one on the racetrack. So this should be interesting. All right, here we go. Buttonwillow Raceway, configuration 13. It's basically full course. They've just repaved it, and it's a bit dusty out there today, but the tarmac is fresh, and I have 2,800 pounds of Fiero and a bunch of V6 in the back. It's not tear your face off fast in a straight line, but it is quite light, and so it does make really good use of the power that it does have. You look at this car and there's no way you want to trust anything it can do. And then you're out on the racetrack and it's just go, 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 go. It's like a little puppy. It wants to play with you. And it was built by a psycho, obviously. Oh, it's so good. How does this happen?
This Fiero isn't just one of a kind, it's balanced in a way you usually only see from a factory or a race team. And if you head on over to Drive Plus, we're gonna romp it on the racetrack.